joints which were out there, even on the airport, they have been shut down. You go around your city, figure out those small businesses who had just set up their shop in early 2020, the fast food chains, they are nowhere now there. Automobile industry, one of the baddest hit industries during COVID. जब घर से बाहर नहीं निकले तो लोगों ने गाड़ी खरीदना ही बंद कर दिया. I have within my family, friends, and other circles also that so today when you go to any automobile shop, you feel I want to buy X car. This guy tells you sir 5 महीने की waiting चल रही है, sir 6 महीने की waiting चल रही है, 3 महीने की waiting चल रही है. It is not because of the high demand. It is because of the production going down, because there has been a shift from to Bharat 6 now, right? BS6 cars are now coming up, so the production has gone down, and companies are not manufacturing just to put the cars in the warehouses. So today, when you say I want to buy a Jeep, if in case in my store I have 3-4 Jeeps which I had ordered, I can give it to you. But if in case you want a typical color which is not available, I'm going to say it's going to take 3 months, because I place an order of that with a company has an assembly line going, and then they manufacture it and they send it across. That's how typically it is happening now. But overall, telecom industry, it has been hit, sir. Telecom industry, I think Airtel reported a dip in revenue last year sometime. So because since offices were shut, a major chunk of the telecom businesses, broadband business, used to come from telecom, offices which were working. For example, ICFI campus is fully functional today, for example. So the consumption of broadband internet would be high, right? So the university will pay more. But if in case it is not working, now you guys are operating from home, so you may end up paying. Similar, it's with us as well, right? Or even if it is, so what would happen is the companies will go down on the lower plans, which will impact the revenues. The other industry, I think somebody mentioned about payment. If in case I have to say payments, I assume you're talking about digital payments. Yeah, it was digital payments, right? So when Shubham said digital payments, can I say BFSI industry as a whole? Banks have not been impacted. Nowhere have you seen a bank reporting a loss during COVID. Okay. In fact, लोग घर पे बैठे थे तो उन्होंने पैसा और इन्वेस्ट करना स्टार्ट कर दिया, उन्होंने बैंक्स में और पैसा रखना स्टार्ट कर दिया, बिकॉज जब बाहर नहीं निकले तो खर्चा कम हो गया, इकोनॉमी में आपका कैश फ्लो जो है वो रिड्यूस हो गया, बट बैंक्स में पैसा बढ़ गया. So banks have been hiring in this quarter also, last quarter also. In BFSI segment, I've seen hiring from before even second wave came. I think Q4 or Q3 they hired people. That is of last year October they hired people. Then April they have again hired after the wave 2 got over, and then currently they are again hiring BFSI segment. The other industry, how many of you order stuff from Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Ajio, and of the world? How many of you? You can write yes for a quick answer. Okay, hands up. Okay, that's an easy one. Yeah. Okay. Few of you have already said. I assume majority of us would be doing that. E-commerce has gone up drastically, and it's a fabulous industry to look at. Today, initially for us, it used to be only Amazon and Flipkart when we used to think about. Today, when you go to the other cities, you see Big Basket being there, you see Grofers there, then you see Ola and Uber used to be there as the cab aggregators. Today, they supply groceries as well. So you have, I think, Ola Genie, Uber something. So they have also come with the same concept. I don't know whether this is there in Dehradun or not, or which all cities do you guys belong to. In Delhi NCR, in Bangalore, in few other metropolitan cities, what I've seen is there are, say for example, I'm living at X point, okay, and say Shubham is living at Y point. I want to send a packet to Shubham. So I have to book a delivery guy. Say for example, in Delhi, one of the delivery apps is Pidge. So I book a delivery on Pidge, and the guy comes, the delivery guy comes, he picks this a packet of biryani from my house and delivers it to Shubham's house, because I had cooked biryani and I wanted to send it to Shubham. So these new things have come up. These are all e-commerce things, which are, if in case you dig deeper into e-commerce, you would see the hiring in this e-commerce has gone up drastically. And the related other if in case you see the whole chain, you will figure it out the way you have food chain and other things. If in case you draw the whole graphical representation of e-commerce industry and what all you have been ordering, you would see there has been a huge growth in logistics, in supply chain, because when you, am I there or yes, I am. Okay. When you see logistics, it has not gone down. E-commerce has not gone down. Supply chain has not gone down. When you talk about pharma, I am really surprised. I think a few of you should have answered this. When you say pharma industry has grown, there was a challenge when this COVID vaccination had started. People said, how would we store it? How would we manage it? If in case you get Pfizer, it's -40. If in case you have Covishield, it's at this particular temperature. Covaxin has to be managed at this temperature, right? To manage Pfizer, you require a cold chain. To manage these vaccinations, you still require logistics. So that is why when you see today, when you will do a little bit of research, you will see industries like logistics, supply chain, warehousing, e-commerce are hiring left, right, center. The other industry which has not been impacted, somebody wrote about this, I think IT, fabulous. Even though there was a small dip last year for close to 6 months, because we as an industry couldn't get it where we would be heading now on. But now IT is also back and it's hiring is going left, right, center. But now, what's the point of me talking about industries? Why I was mentioning about these industries which are not witnessing, I would say, a slowdown? The reason is that means when you look at few industries today, you have to figure it out. यार ये 10 industries हैं जो एवरग्रीन हो सकती हैं या फिर जिन पे सबसे कम इम्पैक्ट आ सकता है. So when there is a low impact on an industry, or there are industries which are not going to have an impact, okay, I think professor before me was talking about crypto, I think, or a few other financial transactions. Another industry which may see a change but which may not see a dip. It's very important to figure out if in case these are 6-7 industries which are going to see maybe a little dip, but generally they will keep on going smooth and steady. It's very important that you pick a skill in that industry, or pick a couple of those industry, or one odd industry, and develop a skill. Start reading about it. Once you start reading, you'll become more knowledgeable. But once you get trained on a particular skill, it's not only the reading which is going to help. You will it'll be required that you develop some skill set. So once you develop that skill set in that particular industry, what you will be witnessing would be change in the fortunes. In terms, what if in case you are more skilled today, a guy who is who joins sales and is not skilled enough to sell a particular product may start his after graduation his job at 10,000 rupees. I'm just giving a rough example. But somebody who's skilled enough may pick up a job at 25,000. Somebody who's highly skilled would go still up at 35,000. And further skill, you have when we talk about undergraduation, you have computer science engineers also who get hired at 6, 7, 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs and 20 lakh rupees packages because they have that particular skill set. If in case you are looking at an employability factor, you're looking at the fact that how you can be employed in the future, and you want to be the the future workforce for any of the industries, one thing that you'll have to figure it out is what are those few industries that you are keen on. See, nobody can be, we say jack of all trades, but nobody can be that. You can't be working across 10 industries at the same time. It's not possible. What you can do is you can fix up few industries, target those industries, develop your skill sets for every industry. But eventually you can gain knowledge for few industries, pick skill, get trained on that skill, so that tomorrow you become an employable individual. And what you look around in your classroom, you may look at it as friends. I look at it as competition. So if in case Aditya is coming to your campus, I was in UPS Dehradun a couple of years back for hiring, which is another university back there in Dehradun. And surprisingly, when I interviewed people, I think I interviewed people who have done MBA in some power management, some supply chain, some X, some Y, and they wanted to do something else. Few of them wanted to join, pick up jobs in banks. Okay. Few of them wanted to pick up jobs in some other industry. When I went back and I started interviewing them, initially when it was a common forum like this, it was very, very different. And I started asking them questions. They were not really comfortable. Nobody is in answering tough questions in public forum. But when I started asking them little tougher questions when I met them in person, I figured out कि सर वो मेरा भाई ने किया था ये वाला तो मैंने भी कर लिया सर, वो मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड करना चाहती थी तो मैंने भी कर लिया सर, वो मेरा दोस्त कर रहा था तो मैंने भी कर लिया. एंड देन आई फाउंड सम फ्यू ऑफ देम सेइंग सर पापा ने बोला तो कर लिया. So till now it is fair, and I would always say that of course you should listen to your parents, but it's good to have a discussion around your career always, you know, because I asked a guy, you have picked up a program in logistics because पापा ने बोला कि अच्छा है, but what have you done for that, you know? And पापा ने इसलिए बोला क्योंकि पापा के दोस्त का बेटा भी लॉजिस्टिक्स इंडस्ट्रीज में है, बट वो लॉजिस्टिक्स में अमेजोन के साथ काम कर रहा है, वो फ्लिपकार्ट के साथ काम कर रहा है, वो ई कार्ट के साथ काम कर रहा है, वो डिलीवरी के साथ काम कर रहा है, या किसी और अच्छी कंपनी के साथ काम कर रहा है. बट बेटा आपने उसके लिए क्या किया? So the point is, you pick up a course, you pick up an industry, but you'll have to work towards it. Sir was talking about, I think, the cryptocurrency and other things. If in case you want to build a career in that, you will have to read. You will have to get trained. You will have to get skilled on that industry. Whatever you find interesting, whenever your professors are speaking in class, if in case I go with my own experience, I wasn't a good student. I'll not say that I was a good student. I was always a part of MBBS. I don't know how many of you know what MBBS is. Does anybody know what MBBS is? Anybody can unmute and answer this, if in case you know this. But I'm not talking about the doctor's MBBS, by the way, if in case anybody is about to answer it. All right. So and back there in what we used to call it as MBBS is, I think sir wants to answer it. Sir, please go ahead.
I just want to say that even at one point of time, even I was interested in this MBBS program, and I was I have made up my mind to switch from commerce to science background.
All right. So even though I was a science student, but my MBBS doesn't mean being a doctor. My MBBS means members of backbencher society. Okay. So members of backbencher society, that's what we used to call it, MBBS. Okay. So I have been one of those guys who has been sitting right at the back, but luckily by God's grace, among that, I think top 3, top 5 throughout my class, not because of any reason. I never used to study, by the way. And it was not luck. It was just because when teachers used to teach something, I used to listen to that. And then I used to, whenever I used to find time, I used to read about that. I've never gone through my books. I'll be very, very candid. I'm not saying that you should do that. What I'm trying to say is, when your professors are teaching you something, please read about it. Please engage with your professors in discussion. Because that means when you get into a conversation with your professor will also get the confidence that, hey, Shubham wants to develop this thing. He wants more knowledge. So I should also read about it more. I can help him more. They're there to help you, right? So, but then it would completely depend upon how you respond to every class, how you gain the skill set. But eventually, 3 years from now, you'll be out in the job market, where we may meet again. But we may be having a good experience only and only if in case you're skilled enough and you're really well skilled. Otherwise, it's going to be always tough. So pick up your industries, pick up your skills, get trained on that, get complete knowledge so that you get knowledgeable and you get employable eventually. Because the whole game revolves around getting employable. आज से 3 साल बाद नौकरी नहीं होगी तो अगली डिग्री या फिर अगली डिग्री या 5 साल लगा लो 3+2 anybody who wants to do PG, नौकरी नहीं होगी तो आगे करियर नहीं होगा तो आगे शादी नहीं होगी तो लाइफ भी नहीं होगी. पर उसको छोड़ के शादी से भी एक स्टेप पहले जो हम देखते हैं ना कि दुनिया बाहर जाके कोई मालदीव्स में जाके अपना इंस्टाग्राम में फोटोग्राफ डाल रहा है, कोई यूएस जा रहा है, कोई कहीं जा रहा है, you know, because you guys are millennials, so a lot of life revolves around social media. So वो सोशल मीडिया की लाइफ भी नहीं होगी, उस सोशल मीडिया की लाइफ के लिए भी काम करना पड़ेगा. When you see these influencers, they are using their skill and brain today to earn money. Right. With this thought, I'll wrap it off. It has been always a pleasure to interact with young minds, and I'm sure you would have taken back something from this session. Anybody who would want to reach across to me directly as well, can reach out to me on LinkedIn, drop in a message. I'll be happy to respond to your queries in case you have ever any. And if in case I can help you with something, I'll be really happy in doing that. Thank you so much, guys. Any questions? I'll be open to that right now. If in case anybody has any questions, you can unmute yourself, ask questions, raise hand, or type in chat box, whichever way you guys are comfortable, I would say. Sorry. Anybody has any questions? Anything? The only thing I won't be able to answer is about the university ka process kya hai. That for that Dr. Mahfouz is there, but in terms of careers, I can help you or anything in specific. Yeah, Dr. Mahfouz, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having this insightful session from your side. I do hope, and I really hope from you people have just come from school and now moving to the college life. So if you people have any questions, once sir is gone, he will not be available to us, but I will be available throughout the year. So if you have any questions, you can ask me afterward, later, or also. Okay, but if you have any questions, I would request all of you to kindly pay attention whatever the keynote speaker is saying. It is for the betterment of you people only. These sessions are being arranged. They are sharing their life perspectives with you all. So if any one of you have any question, please raise your hand and ask questions. Otherwise, we will take a leave from sir. So any one of you have any questions?
All right. I think
Yeah.
Dr. Mahfouz, they will come back to you because it's too early and I think it's the first day. And
Yeah.
One thing that you should always think about is not to worry about reaching across to your professors, your teachers, if in case you have any query. Trust me, they would always want your betterment because once you do good, then only they feel proud. If in case you don't do good, as teachers, we don't feel proud. Yeah, because it's very easy and very good, and I would say very delightful to say, you know what, Shubham Gupta is now doing this, and I taught him when he was here at this university in BBA, and also for Shubham Gupta to stay connected with the professor. We are still, I'm personally in touch with my professors back in, whether I talk about, I'm Lucknow, I talk about my MBA thing from IMI or all my years. Not with all professors, I would not say that, but I would say the professors with whom I was able to connect or build rapport.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you so much for having me, Dr.
Thank
Alam.
you, sir, for your insightful words, for your insightful lectures that you have given. I hope the students are a bit lethargic after this Saturday and Sunday weekend, and they should have enjoyed your session, whatever you have taken. Thank you, sir, for having
Thank
all
you
of
so much,
us.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rao. Thank you.
Thank you, Adit sir. So now I would like to invite Trinath sir. He is here with us and he has sent a message. Good morning, greetings to each and everyone.
Yeah,
Currently,
thank you, sir. Thank you.
yeah, over to you, Anand sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you, Aditya Razanji. So very, it's industry oriented, career oriented lecture. So we seek many lectures in the forthcoming. Already we have interaction with earlier Kishan Singh and some other faculty. Oh, thank you, sir. So now I welcome C.H. Trinadra garu. Namaste, sir. Sir, I think you were muted. Muted. Just 1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Morning, Anand.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Morning, sir. Morning.
Morning, my boy. How are you all?
We are fine, sir. We are glad to have you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm also very glad to see you all.
Yeah, before Mahfouz Alam, let me give introduction. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. Go
So, dear students, so today we have a very special guest, we can say. So, Trinadra garu is also industry, especially banking sector. So, he was risen from, the West Godavari district, I believe, to a GM level of State Bank of India, which is the largest bank. So, moreover, not only is a banker, okay, he is also having a specialized skill. So, really, I am so thankful to Trinadra garu. While I was in developed a passion. I am not a singer or not an actor. So I developed a passion to encourage singers, artists in Hyderabad about 2 years before. So various dioceses, Trinadra Garu really, he invited me as a guest and he honored me like anything. So the basic thing is his 2 daughters were settled in USA. So now he's very happy, no other issues now. He's very passionate towards singing. So even though he's a banker, he supported many people, many thousands of people to get financially supported. It may be a business or it may be a cultural activities. Many ways. I know in Hyderabad, not only doing his own job and supporting his family. So he supported thousands of people, thousands of thousands of women to come up there, in a cultural business, many ways. So he has a number of awards, I think more than 50, 100, thousands of awards he has. So I am very happy that even though he is now USA, so I just messaged him, immediately he accepted, sir. We call him as Anna. Anna means, big brother. So I always feel Trinadra as my big brother. So today, he will interact with you with his skills, whatever he earned. He is he's on par with Balu Subramaniam, Hindi songs, Telugu songs, many things. So the reason I brought, I invited Trinadra is, I don't want you to be only academicians reading books. No. It is not the life. Life is something beyond, reading books. So that is the reason. So I want you to get inspiration from the Trinadra Garu, so that he will communicate with you. He will sing some songs, so that you will develop with over a period of time. You should be a good singer or good actor or good sports person or many things, holistic development. So I warmly welcome Trinadra Garu for today's session. Sir, today actually we have 44 students in UG, but now they started just now coming online. In the course of time, we'll be having full length, and we have MBA students also, 350 MBA students. They're writing examinations. We'll have one more session after 15th of October if you accept us. Okay, sir? So, please accept and please go ahead, sir. Mahfuz Alam, you can start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the introduction part, and we are glad and delighted to have Trinath Rao sir as a versatile person to be present in front of us. Before starting his session, I would request every student to kindly try to make these sessions more interactive. If you are at home, we request you people to kindly switch on your camera, active in the session, and if you people have any questions with you, kindly ask with the keynote speaker. These sessions are being arranged for the benefitment of you as a personality, for the betterment of your own. Okay, so I would request every students and those who have not joined, the friends of you are there, you kindly put a message also. I have put it in the group also, that the other student, because we have 43 students, those who have been have been registered with ICFI University, and we are every day on a daily basis seeing the participants growing fewer and fewer day by day. Okay, so it's a matter of concern for us also. So over to you now, Trinath sir.
Okay, my dear Mahfuz. Good morning, my dear students. I am Trinath Rao.
Good morning, sir.
Talking to you all from California. At the outset, I am thankful to my brother, Dr. Anand, for this wonderful opportunity to talk to you all, and also grateful to the faculty, Dr. Mahfuz and Dr. Dipti, for their wonderful support. Dr. Anand is like my own brother. When he was in Hyderabad, we used to move very closely in all programs and all. And now that he is in Dehradun and called me for this program, I am really happy to talk to you all. So, you are a group of, I think, graduates, graduate classes. what I propose to proceed with my session is, because I want to give you some insight into this education, values of education and life. I'll divide my session into two parts. I'll start with narrating my life sketch, which will give you a lot of inspirational incidents and all, followed by interaction with all of you. Is it okay for all of you? Dr. Anand?
Sir.
My dear friend.
Okay, sir.
My dear students, be interactive, don't be shy. I think there are maybe around 15 now online right now.
Yes, sir, 15.
Okay, right, thank you. I'll start my life story. My dear students, I hail from a small village, as told by our brother, Dr. Anand. It's a small village in Godavari district. I was born in 1954 on Diwali day. People say, whoever are born on Diwali day, they'll become either thief or a king. I do not know whether you are aware of it or not, but by God's grace, I have not become a thief. He has made me, he has given me a life like a king. Dr. Anand knows everything about me. Although I hail from a poor family, my father, dedicating his life, entire life for the sake of sons, has given best education to all my 5 brothers, so that our life will be wonderful. And we fulfill his dreams. To be frank, because I hail from a poor family, I know the hardships faced by our parents. I started from elementary to degree level, all in government schools. And let me tell you, in all classes, in all subjects, in all exams, I was the topper. Because I know the value of education. I'm not born with a silver spoon. I know the value of education, how it should help me in my future. So, fully aware of all those things, I was completely concentrating on my studies, and to the best of our satisfaction of our superiors, I used to rise to the occasion, and in each and every subject, I used to stand first. That's how it has happened, right from elementary education to degree. I finished my degree in 1974. Thereafter, hello. Those days, getting a job was highly difficult. It was really a Herculean task, even for highly educated people to get a job. It was not an easy task. So I struggled a lot to get employment from 74 to 77. In fact, why I'm telling you all these things, you should also know how you should come up in your life. Now, as my brother told you, I retired as Assistant General Manager, State Bank of India, with great satisfaction, rising from a small poor family in a remote village, coming to the stage. It's not just like that. It has not happened. There is a lot of hard work behind that, and God's blessing. That's why I'm telling you all these things, so that you will have some inspiration for my life events. 74, after completing my degree, I was searching for a job. Daily, I used to look into the newspapers. Daily, I was applying for jobs almost daily. You believe me, in my total endeavor for this seeking employment, I must have applied for more than 100 applications. So one day, my eldest brother, he was in Vijayawada. So he had a sentiment there. He was working with the State Bank of India. All my 5 brothers are in State Bank of India. There's only the result of our father's dedication. We are all in State Bank of India. We all retired from high positions in State Bank of India. So my brother, eldest brother, he had a sentiment there. One private organization was there, that's called Sudhakar Litho Printers. Whoever joined there as an employee, they got bank employment in State Bank. So with that sentiment, he also wanted me to join that organization. So giving respect to his words, I went to Vijayawada. I worked there for 1 year. You believe me, morning 8 o'clock, I used to go to the shop, that printer's office. And night 10 o'clock, I used to come back home. You know, my salary that time, it was as meager as 150 rupees per month. 150 rupees per month. Because I had a lot of respect to my brother and keeping trust in his sentiment, I worked there for 1 year. Very hard job. So because of his sentiment, really it happened. After working for 1 year, I got a job in Vijaya Bank. Then I thought, okay, my brother's wish has come true. I joined Vijaya Bank and I worked in Vijaya Bank for 6 months. Then I got job in State Bank of India. Here, I will tell you a small instance. That time, the value of getting a job is such that when I got job in State Bank of India, my brother insisted that I should join State Bank of India. I was in a great dilemma. I'm already working in Vijaya Bank. Again, why should I go to State Bank of India? Suppose if I resign to Vijaya Bank and after going there, but for any reason, I'm disqualified to join State, what will be my fate? You believe me, I spent 3 sleepless nights to take a decision to leave Vijaya Bank and join State Bank of India. But I was in a great dilemma that my brother, for my good, he threatened me. If you do not leave Vijaya Bank and join State Bank of India, I am not going to talk to you further. Then I was really moved. After all, he's my brother. Then whatever come, the God is there with us, and my brother is insisting that. Then I resigned Vijaya Bank and joined State Bank. And why I am telling this fact, the value of a job, the entire education finally will end up with some job or business or something. That is the value there. So I joined State Bank of India in 77 as a clerk typist. I joined the clerk typist with a salary of, you believe me, 1977, 270 rupees per month. 270 rupees per month. So out of that 270 rupees, I used to pay 110 rupees towards house rent. And I used to send 50 rupees to my father. That means the remaining is 110 rupees. With that 110 rupees, 1977, I used to maintain my family with my wife, of course, just born baby and all. So by God's grace and because of my hard work in State Bank of India, there was no stop, continuously going on promotions and promotions. I worked for 37 years in State Bank of India in different parts of the country, in various healths. There was no assignment in State Bank and which I have not done. All assignments I have done during my 37 years of service. Finally, I retired in 2014, May 31st, 2014. During as our brother, Mr. Anand told you, my last assignment was Assistant General Manager, Public Relations. Assistant General Manager, Public. That was the assignment which gave me the lot of satisfaction, lifetime satisfaction. Why? Because that assignment gave me an opportunity to serve the community, to serve the needy community. I have, through State Bank of India, in State Bank of India, there is a department called Community Service, Social Service Banking, Social Servicing, Community Public Relations, and Social Services Bank. So we used to help needy people by way of sponsoring cultural activities, orphanages, old age homes, whatnot, everything. During my 3 years of tenure as Assistant General Manager, Public Relations, I had the great satisfaction of arranging help through State Bank, but to the extent of 26 crores. This will remain in my life as a lifetime memory. The 26 crores I could able to help the needy people through State Bank of India. Finally, 2014, I retired from State Bank of India, and since then I have been dedicated. I have dedicated my remaining life to the cause of music. I'll come to my music part after this. So, State Bank of India, it has given me a lot many memories, many memories. When I was serving State Bank of India as Assistant General Manager, because of my services to the people, I have been adjudged as the best Assistant General Manager continuously for 3 years. People say it's a hat trick, continuously for 3 years, I have been adjudged as the best Assistant General Manager. That gave me a lot of satisfaction. Of course, at every stage, I was full of satisfaction. When I got my first promotion as train officer, I was very, God is so kind enough to me that he has given, because I know the value of this job, the stage where we have come and where we are presently. So this is how my career as a banker, it has run. Now I will come to my, as our brother was discussing, music part. Since my childhood, I had a lot of passion for music. When I was studying third class, I was 7 years old. So my father noticed that I was having this interest in music, and one day he took me to local competitions, music competitions in our famous temple there in Palakol. My native place is Palakol, West Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. Some of you must be knowing Andhra Pradesh. For the first time as a singer, I performed a song in that competitions, the meaning of which it was a romantic song. I didn't know about the meaning of that song, because I was studying only third class. So I performed that song. With that song, I got first prize, Ganesh Pratima, Ganesh Idol. So with that Ganesh Pratima, my music passion has continued, and from time to time in schools, colleges, and even in banks, I was participating in cultural activities. I was participating in musical competitions, winning many prizes. Even in elementary school, high school also, before the start of classes, they used to have some assembly like that, with prayer and all. Do you remember? I think you must also have gone through such assemblies. So every day that assembly used to start with my prayer. You must be knowing that, Vande Mataram. Be interactive. Do you know Vande Mataram? Can anybody sing that Vande Mataram? Okay. I told you, be interactive. Don't feel shy. Generally, Vande Mataram goes like this. Vande Mataram. This is the general tune. This is Vande Mataram. Sujalam Sufalam Malayaja Sitalam Sasya Syamalam Mataram Vande Mataram. This is a popular tune of Vande Mataram, but that time there was a traditional tune. Why I'm telling, there was a traditional tune. Every day I used to sing that traditional tune Vande Mataram before the start of our classes. That goes like this. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Sujalam Sufalam Malayaja Sitalam. Sujalam Sufalam Malayaja Sitalam. Sasya Syamalam Mataram Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Subrajosna Pulakitayamini. Subrajosna Pulakitayamini. Pulla Kusumita Drumadala Shobini. Pulla Kusumita Drumadala Shobini. Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini. Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. This is the traditional tune of Vande. Have any one of you heard this tune? Be frank, nothing wrong. You can, some of you must have heard, some of you must not have heard. Be interactive, that's what I'm telling. Anybody heard it, my dear students?
No, sir, not this one. The previous version we have listened.
That is the reason why I am asking you. That's the reason why I am asking you. Do you like this tune which I have rendered for the
Yes, sir.
letters?
Yes, sir, very nice, sir. This version was very good, sir.
Original version, as you know, in all India radios and all, they used to play this, you know.
Yes, sir.
Original version. Vande Mataram, that is radio tune. If you switch on to that radio, no, this comes, this tune. That is why popularly it is called as a radio tune of Vande Mataram, right? Okay, so why I'm telling Vande Mataram a different tune. So likewise, it went on my music life after coming to Hyderabad, 1977. Till that time, I do not know anything about this light music. I was singing all of this cinema songs, learning the songs from the radios and all. But after reaching Hyderabad, I could meet a great music teacher, musician by name Mr. Vinakoda Murali Krishna. He observed my interest in music and took me to his place and taught me many light music songs. So he made me to participate in this TV channels and all. So like that it continued. So that is the reason even after retirement, I have continued my music passion. Similarly, I had an occasion to act in movies also. In Andhra Pradesh, there used to be one great music director, movie director by name Mr. Kodi Ramakrishna. He used to be my senior in my college in Palakot. So one day it was so happened, he was shooting a movie in Hyderabad, one famous studio. So just I went there to say hello to him. Then he immediately called me and shooted a beautiful role on me, comedy role. That is, the movie name is also called Ankusham. That clicked a lot. And again, after some time, another director, he called me and made me to act as a TV channel managing director, one movie called Harman. These two movies I acted as guest roles. So these two roles gave me an occasion to tell that I also act in movies. That's how it has continued. Like that, my journey has continued. And in music field, I will tell you some of my achievements, because my brother told me many things about my musical achievements. Almost more than 1,000 programs, or more than 1,000 programs, I attended cultural programs as either chief guest, or as a president of the function, or as a distinguished guest, or as a singer. And I achieved 2 records also. That is, one is International Wonder Book of Records. There used to be one cultural organization called Sri Lalita Cultural Association. Our brother Anand also must be knowing. Under the banner of that Sri Lalita Cultural Association, one day I performed. Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
One day I performed from morning 9 a.m. to night 9 p.m. 12 hours with 120 female singers continuously. I was on the dais. One after another female singer used to come and sing their duet song, and next like that 120 female singers I performed, and with that I got this International Wonder Book of Records. Similarly, in one occasion I performed 40. Some of you must be knowing a famous singer is there, Ghantasala. Some of the students must be knowing Ghantasala. I performed 40 Ghantasala solo songs without seeing the lyrics. Normally, when singers perform, they perform looking to the lyrics and all. But without looking to the lyrics, I performed 40 solo songs of Ghantasala. So that gave me International Telugu Book of Records. So these 2 records I got from my music passion. Similarly, so many, like our friend Anand told, many titles and felicitations were there. Even in after coming to America, also a lot of felicitations were there. The most favorite title I got was Sharada Varaputra in America. I have a friend called my colleague also is Mr. Kameshwar. Coming to know that I have come here, he arranged me a concert of mine with 100 families of Telugu families. So I gave there, and after that, he in a program, he under his banner, he conferred with me the title of Sharada Varaputra. Like that, there are so many titles. These are some of my achievements. So what I want to tell you all, my dear students, have a passion. Education is not the only goal in life. Apart from education, you should also have some interest, some hobby in your life. That only will give you a lot of relaxation. Like that, even education, not only for the purpose of it acquires knowledge. It will acquire, you have to acquire knowledge from knowledge, which will help you in your future life, Why I told you about my life sketch, you can get some inspiration from some of the incidents of my life. Now you can interact with me on any subject or any topic. You are most welcome. I need interaction from students. Otherwise, I can go on talking to you hours together. What do you say, my dear students? You can come out. Anybody on any topic, not necessarily this music or some values of education and life. Any topic you can talk to me. Even on banking, of course, I left bank in 2014 itself. Even then, I have some insight into the bank on banking field. Also, you can ask any topic, no problem. I told I made my session to 2 parts. First part, I wanted to tell you about my life skill, and second part, I want you to interact. How many are there now? I think 17 participants are there into total.
You can ask now how to excel in singing, how to practice. So anything about singing, music, you can.
If I go on talking to you from my side, you will get bored. If you ask questions and if I try to answer, it will be very interesting. What do you say, my dear friends?
I agree, sir.
Yes, come out.
So, anyone among you have any interest in any cultural activity or any banking, financial related question? You people may contact, you people may switch on your audio mic and ask anything with sir.
Or if you want, if any of you can sing some songs also, you are most welcome. So that we can make the session more lively. At the beginning itself, my dear students, I told you very clearly, you should never feel shy for anything. That is the first step you should learn. Don't feel shy. By asking questions only, you will develop your abilities. If you keep quiet, you will keep quiet forever. Even in classes also, you should be questioning. You should be knowing, questioning about things which you do not know. If you do not question about the things which you do not know, how you will come to know about those things?
Good morning, sir.
Very nice. Come out. You are Vivek.
Sir, I'm Vivek Kumar. Yes, sir. And I'm doing BA Economics Honors.
Honors, very good. You are basically from which place?
Hello, sir.
Yes. You are able to hear me?
Sir, I'm from Jharkhand. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Jharkhand. Okay, right.
Yes, sir. Sir, now I am pursuing BA Economics Honors, and after my graduation, I wanted to give RBI Grade B exam.
Okay.
So I wanted to know that what will be the path if I'll do like what will be the preparation strategy, because you are also in SBI, so you can tell me very well.
Wonderful, wonderful question. Really appreciate your initiative. See, there are so many apprentices. You are doing BBA, na?
No,
What is
sir,
your subject?
BA in economics honors.
Economics. Okay, economics. There are wonderful apprentices after completing your education in banking sector. All banks, they come out with, as you know, you must be knowing, come out with the ads, giving notification for jobs and all. As you know, there are so many institutions giving training for this preparation of examination, including Reserve Bank of India, all banks. And as you know, recently so many banks have been amalgamated and number of banks have also been reduced. So you have to make preparation thoroughly. In this competitive examination, whether I do not know whether you have faced any examination or not, this competitive examinations need two things: speed and accuracy. The objective type exams, when we were appearing for these competitive examinations, these were not there. These objectives were not there. Essays writing, questions and answers, the pages and pages we used to write. No, now those days are gone. As you know, now everything is objective. So here in these examinations, what is required is only two things. That is time, speed and accuracy. We should try to finish those items as speed as early as possible and with utmost accuracy. You have to start practicing these two things, then definitely you will succeed. Once you succeed in the test, or interview, of course you can prepare well, and viva you can face that. But it needs a lot of practice. That practice will definitely take you to succeed. And once you join the bank, lot of promotional opportunities, and you can serve in different parts of the country. Like that, so many chances are there when you talk about this banking industry.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good.
Anyone else? Anyone else who have any questions with sir? As I repeat on a daily basis that you will have us throughout the year. We will be here in ICFI University throughout the year. If you have any queries with us, you can ask us tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or any day. But the keynote speakers are here for a very small fraction of time and just for you people to interact, you people. I would again request if anyone else have any questions, kindly go ahead with it. Abhishek, Varnika, Nirpesh, Biplav, you people have any questions to sir? Kindly go for it.
Otherwise, my dear students, one after another, I will call you by name. I will interact with you. What do you say? Take the advantage of my experience, my lifetime memories and all. You get some inspiration. You get motivated. That is the purpose of my brother, Dr. Anand, inviting to this section. What do you say?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
Hello?
Sir, tell me. Can you repeat, sir?
What do you want me to repeat? I was asking you to come out with your questions, so that you can get some inspiration.
Yes.
Inspiration from me. My presence, you will have to get benefit. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
You can ask me any question on any topic to the best of my ability. I will try to satisfy your
sir,
request.
How you developed your singing passion? Me passion ela develop chesaru me singing మీద. How you have started and ela dani how you improved yourself, melodious songs.
Wonderful. Who is that asking?
Anand sir. Anand.
I thought somebody else from there. Okay, because our students have not come out with this question. Yes, right now. I was telling, my dear students, basically I'm addressing you. Anand knows me very well. In the during my childhood, I was having a lot of passion for that. But only thing, I want to give you a piece of advice. If you are really interested in developing your music, first of all, you have to learn classical music. Most of you must be knowing classical music, Shastriya Sangeet, which will give you this swara, sari, gamma, pa, then they start with this swara. That is very much required. The greatest blunder I had done in my life is not learning classical music. Even now, I repent further for not learning classical music. But one thing, I am trying, whenever I find time, I will try to learn this classical music also. And when you have this music in interest, you should try to hear the songs very frequently as possible. And at the same time, you have to practice this classical music. Then definitely you will acquire the knowledge in music, whatever you want. Not only this music, singing music, there is some light music. I was telling, light music you can learn any classical music. That's how you can develop your music. In this group, anybody has some musical talent, they can come out with their song. Absolutely, there is no problem. Otherwise, I will make you sing. Friends, how many are there? Total participants are there? 17. What do you say, friends?
Sir, I have a question.
Exactly, wonderful. Come. What's your good name?
Sir Nirpesh, I have a question.
What's your good name, please?
Sir Nirpesh Chandra Tiwari.
Nirpesh Chandra Tiwari. You are from which place, basically?
Sir, I am from Uttarakhand, Dehradun.
Uttarakhand, wonderful. Now you are studying which BBA?
BBA FIA.
BBA FIA. Wonderful. Now come out with your question.
Sir, I wanted to ask, as you were speaking from California, USA, so can you tell us what cultural differences you can see from your perspective? What's the differences in USA and India, since we rarely have a person who's staying itself from for USA country, only we see from internet itself.
Wonderful. But one thing, you are from Uttarakhand, let me tell you one thing. Wherever you are, today you are in Dehradun. Tomorrow you will be in USA. Day after tomorrow you may be in Canada. But don't forget, your motherland is the primary concern for you. Wherever you go, you try to praise your motherland. You have to develop the culture of a motherland there also. Because you are asking me the cultural differences between you, America and India, I'll tell you few things. Not that we are lagging behind, we are forward. We Indians are second to none. We Indians are second to none in any field. In America, they have a lot of respect for Indians. In America, most of the employees are only from India. Do you know that? Because of their hard work, they get lot of recognition here. They give lot of these Americans. They give lot of respect to Indians. Here, the culture is, as you know, in America, place is vast. People are less. Just opposite of country. As you know, our country is a very small land, but lot of people, maybe 130 crores, more than that, is it not? So that is the main problem which we are facing here, because a lot of space is there, number of people are less, they are able to do so many activities, so many developmental activities. If you go to a road, so much discipline. the way the traffic movement, you will really get astonished. Absolutely, there will not be any deviation from the laid down rules and all. Nobody will dare to cross over those rules, because lot of punishments will be there. Suppose if you park your vehicle at a wrong place, you will get a ticket $496. 496 almost 500, 3,500 rupees penalty. So nobody will be dare to do that like that. Lot of discipline will be there, and wherever you go, so many wonderful sceneries with flowers and all, they are there like that. So in America, you will really find the happy moments. But at the same time, all these things are in our India also, because I am talking to you from California in USA. I'm telling you about some of these things in California. In specific, if you want to ask something about America, you can ask me. And I tell you, which I really like, wherever you go, suppose if you see a person, he immediately wishes you. Anybody, unknown person, first thing you will do, hello, how are you, good morning. Everybody, no exception, which normally we do not come across. Is it not? We'll have to still develop that habit there. This is one thing which I really like. When you go out, and whomever you see, first of all, they say, hello, how are you? You do not know that person, but even then he wishes you. That really, I appreciate that particular activity. Anything particular specific, you can ask me, my dear Nirpesh.
No, sir. I think that was very much satisfactory from your side.
Thank you.
Shubham, you have any questions?
Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yeah, Shubham.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Shubham. You are Shubham.
Sir, yes, sir.
Tell me, Shubham.
Sir, as you retired from your job, so I want to know that how your life is going now. I mean, are you giving some time to your passion or what at that time?
What is that? It's not clear. Again, you please repeat.
Sir, actually he is asking that after the retirement, how's your life post and pre-retirement? Are you able to perform the things that you haven't performed during your job period? Are you doing those bucket list things?
My dear Shubham, you are Shubham, Shubham?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, everybody will have his own likes and dislikes. Many people after retirement, they choose to join a job, or they choose to start a business or something like that. Some people, they want to enjoy their life. So I belong to the last category. So when I joined the bank itself, I have decided after retirement, I'll have to enjoy my life. Not that by doing something, it's not, we are not like that. Without seeking any employment, to enjoy personal life and all. So after retiring in 2014, I have been continuously concentrating on my passion of music and spending time with my family. I'm enjoying. It's really wonderful experience to me. And now here in California also, I'm spending my happy time with my grands. I have 3 daughters. All 3 daughters are settled in California at one place only, and I am enjoying with my grandchildren. That's how I am enjoying my retired life. This enjoying retired life differs from person to person depending on their personal interest. Some people may join some job and they will seek satisfaction from their job. They are right from their point of view. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. And whenever I get a chance, as my brother Anand told you, I concentrate on my music. Even after coming to America, also almost weekly there will be some programs from India as well as from America also. Here in America, California, there is an organization called Bay Area Telugu Association of BATA. They conduct a lot of cultural programs and they invite me to perform there online. I perform like this. Here also, so many programs are going on. Okay, Shubham?
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions from anyone?
What is the time left, Dr. Mahfouz?
Sir, you have a lot of time actually. If the
No, no.
students are enjoying, so you have lot of time.
Wonderful,
But
wonderful.
seeing the time of US in California, I would not take much time of yours because it should be night time over there in California.
It's okay because my mobile is not showing time to follow what is the remaining time. What's the time now?
So it's 10 more minutes remaining, but we can
10
call it
more
a
minutes.
day. Yeah, we can call it a day if you want to.
No, it's not that. See, I can, as you know, I can continue with my session hours together. Absolutely. But my
Yeah,
thing is,
yeah.
my requirement is, participants, students should get the benefit out of our
Exactly.
interaction. If they
Exactly.
come out with their questions, definitely we can be of great help to them. Isn't it?
So they may be or they should be much more shy because this is the first
Yes,
time they are
exactly.
coming into
I
the
can understand. I can understand.
college
See,
life
when
from
we
school.
started our student career, also we were also shy. Only gradually we develop all these faculties and all.
Yeah, exactly.
So, my
So,
dear students, any more questions?
sir, if you allow me, I have a question with you.
Oh, yes, you are most welcome. You are most welcome.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So, sir, I just wanted to know that how you arrange these things, everything you have balance in your life, because as you say that your three daughters are settled in US, it means that they should have got some good education background
Exactly.
as well. You as a manager are there, you as a singer are available to thousands and thousands of events that you have attended and organized at your own level. So I just wanted
Exactly.
to ask with this huge responsibility as an manager of SBI bank and all those, how you have accumulated and balanced each and everything in your life.
Wonderful, wonderful question, Madam. As you know, in our life, we have different cages, is it not? Different slots, different slots. Everything we cannot completely dedicate our life to our profession. Definitely, we cannot completely dedicate to this family. We have to strike a reasonable balance. A reasonable balance between the. We have to do justice to our job as well as to our family also. Because after all, everybody knows what for we are living. Finally, for our happiness, our family happiness, is it not? So, but at the same time, why how we are making our life, what is the reason, basic source, that is our employment, we should give the top priority to that employer also. So we have to make a reasonable balance. We have to strike a reasonable balance between our work life and family life. That only I did. I never ignored my family affairs. I never ignored the education of my children. And there also, I try to give them the best culture. To be frank, I have no role in their progress, because as a parent, we can only support them financially for their education, and thereafter, it is their future, their thing. But by God's grace, there were a lot of progressive thoughts, and all three of them, they're on their own. They got their employment all, and they are well settled here. So only thing what I'm telling, this dedication, that is willpower, all these things will help us. And above all, it's God's wish. Finally, I will tell you, what is supposed to happen, it will definitely happen by God's wish. And we should honor them. That is all.
Thank you. So I would request Dean sir to
Yeah.
present vote of thanks
So,
and
sir, many
call.
thanks for
Before that,
your
Yes, sir.
my dear Anand, if you permit me, I'll take up to, because
Sir,
our students have not come up with their questions many. I will ask
yes,
them
sir.
I will involve them in one song. I will involve them in song. Probably
Yeah.
everybody must be. My dear students, I want all of you to come out to join your voices with me. I think all of you must be. If we can focus on one song, must be Sare Jahan se Achhe, everybody must be able to sing. Is it okay? Friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Sagar, your Sagar, you can sing Sare Jahan, is it not? And that Nirpesh?
Yes, sir.
And then one more gentleman, who is him? Shubham.
Yes, sir.
Shubham, like that. So many are there who are can sing with me. Sare Jahan Acha, you can sing with me, so that we can make this session lively before our Dr. Anand gives his words. Do you have your permission, my dear Anand? Anand? Okay. I have his implied permission for this. I'll start, you can follow me. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदू सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हम बुलबुले में जिसकी ओ गुल सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदू सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा हम साया आसमां का पर्वत में सबसे ऊंचा हम साया आसमां का वो संतरी हमारा वो पासवा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदू सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा गोदी में खेलती है इसकी हजारों नदियां गोदी में खेलती है इसकी हजारों नदियां गुलशन है जिनके रम से गुलशन है जिनके दम से रस के जिना हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदू सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना हिंदी है हम वतन से ओ गुल सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदू सिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा thank you for
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
joining with my voices. Thank you, Anand.
Yes, sir. So now can we conclude?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are so thankful and grateful to Trinadra Garu for spending his valuable time. So I hope there are so many key takeaways from his life. He has risen from a small village to the Assistant General Manager of State Bank of India and having a fruitful and happy family life. And he has seen great heights in cultural, especially singing in Hyderabad, one of the prominent figure in singing. So thousands of cultural activities every day. Not only 1, 3, 4 cultural activities also in Ravindra Bharati, Tyragan Sabha, and some other many platforms. So really, I am also missing his association in Hyderabad. So I hope in the days to come we may be having again have same relationship, and so we used to encourage many upcoming people. We don't have money, but we with our words. So we try to encourage many upcoming singers and dancers in Hyderabad. So with several dignitaries, K. Roshai Garu, Chief Minister, and Governor Dattatreya Garu, President Himachal Pradesh Governor, Haryana Governor, so many. So really, it all memories for me now.
Exactly.
So I hope we'll have one more session with our MBA students. Thank you.
Don't be emotional, my dear Anand. We are all brothers. Will continue our life in the days to come. Don't be emotional. I told you, in the beginning itself, you are like my own brother. We used to share our experience. We used to share our life events and all.
Yeah, Mefuz, you can continue.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir, Trinadha, sir, for having us. We have seen the kind of bond that you have with your associates. Really glad to have you to be a part of this program, and I hope the students should and must have learned some very valuable lessons from the experience, from the way he managed his life, the way he managed, way he balances each and everything. I hope this will be a lifelong lesson for all of you and for us included. I'm totally glad to be a part of today's program. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having all of us.
I'm also really grateful to all of you for this great opportunity, wonderful opportunity of interacting with the lovely students. And particularly, I'm very much grateful to my brother, Dr. Anand, for giving me this opportunity. And you, Dr. Mahfouz, and Dr. Deepti, all of you, I'm really grateful to. My association with you will continue forever. Whenever you need my services, my talk or my experiences can help you, I'm definitely there to be with you always. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll meet. We hope to meet you again. Thank you, Dr. Anand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear students. Bye.